And I just got home, spent some time with Waldo. He's been kind of lonely all day. And let's get to story time. So, back when I came first in America, I was so naive that I thought in the United States there's no homeless people, according to Hollywood production, all kind of movies, showing, promoting the American dream. So when I came here, not even the first week, a person, asked me just on the public, for a spare change or a quarter. In my mind, I thought he might want to exchange a dollar bill to 4 quarters or vice versa, and I was so confused. The guy was getting like a little bit pissed off because I didn't get it, because he wanted some money, aka money for a bus ticket, something like that. Not to judge, but hey, even to this day I see homeless people, but I never seen immigrants begging money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I've been in the United States and I'm very grateful for this amazing country for 12 years. I had some ups and downs, moments that I want to just give up. I was working 2 jobs a lot of times. For many years, I worked 2 jobs, even 3 jobs, but I couldn't make it. And I got fired for coming late to one of those jobs. I was working in a motel, then I was working a busser, two jobs as a busser. Then I started working as a construction in the morning and afternoon as a busser, and still I had dust on my hair. There were some memories that I learned a lot, humble myself and appreciate more. But, I don't want to say like, how can I put it like that? I always figure out how to make it the the ends meet, rent, to eat. Not to mention that I was not very, English fluently, and for some reason I picked more Spanish than English at some point, and because I was working with a lot of Hispanic, I had the Hispanic roommates, mostly Mexicans, Salvadorian, Catrachos, and to this day we built such a friendship. But everybody's busy in this country to work, make money, make a living, busy with their marriage, busy with their uh, physique, like me. I like to work out every day, and that kind of occupies my time, because you have to prioritize what's the most important, what's the most healthiest, and build something for the future. Because, especially at my age, you want to think something that you can put on the side. In your 20s, you kind of, all over the place. But now you're in prime time and you want to save something for the future, because future is not guaranteed by the government. You got to create. And one more important thing for, as an immigrant of millions and millions of immigrants, they came to this country for a better life, for a better opportunity to help their family, to save something for the future, build a legacy. You know, we came here with the standard that if we don't make a better life here than our native countries, then what's the point to be here? You see, that's why you don't see homeless people there, like immigrants homeless. You don't see that. I'm telling you. I've been here 12 years. I never seen an immigrant begging money on the streets. They'll always figure out how to make money by working, you know? And once again, I don't want to trigger politics. I don't want to trigger, but there's something going on in this country that unfortunately, that's based on hate, you know? So, you know, bottom line, I'm saying, like, let's be kind to each other, let's help each other, since we're like, now, if you want to have a business, you have the entrepreneurial spirit, not necessarily make a profit. It's business is not about profit. It's about find a solution, serve as many people you can, by whichever product or service in any market. You figure out what's the best solution for somebody's needs. Maybe a car, maybe a fitness plan, maybe a TV, you name it. So by saying that, you create your own market, you create your own economy with the leadership skills and how to serve people, the most genuine and authentic.